What the heck? Is this, wait a minute. What the heck? Well, one second. Wait, oh, you put it back that way, you piece of shit. I told you to keep it that way. Are you listening? Come on. Thank you. No, that wasn't so hard, was it? Hmm. Okay. One last. No. God damn it. The heck? Oh. No shit, asshole. Alright, give me to my stream manager. Okay. That started. I'm gonna go over here. No. No matter how much I seem to get this set, I always have to spend like 20 minutes doing this. Okay. We're close enough. Alright. Hey guys, it's Turek. And I'm doing this evening because tomorrow I'll be busy, but I'm doing a reaction to One Piece 1000, episode 1092. Came out a couple hours ago. I hope I'm fresh enough for this. I usually do this reactions the next day when I'm fresher, but I'm going to be going out and running errands tomorrow, so I need to get this done tonight because when I run those errands, I'm usually pooped afterward. So this is a spoiler reaction to those watching. I am caught up on the manga. I want to put that in every episode, so anyone coming here expecting the same as other people like Boom Senpai, etc. So where are we at now? I want to recap. We are covering 1,000 and 1,000. We should be covering the rest of 1,000, chapter 1,062, and we'll be going easily into 1,063. The last chapter was covering the Straw Hats and Bonnie at. Oh, never mind. I got caught on my foot. Yeah, the Straw Hats and Bonnie are at Egghead. The Oh, that's what. And they revealed briefly. They used they cleverly with this episode. They used a little flashback, a little clever cut way of showing who that Bonnie is Kuma's father right away. Where from, how they did it, how Oda did it in the manga, it should probably be this episode where they'll show a scene that was from the manga where we revealed Bonnie and Kuma's parentage, where there's a scene where Kuma is holding Bonnie. Also, we should see Cypher Pole Zero and possibly Law and Blackbeard in this one. Um, like my little bit of predictions. Anyways, that's well, I'm gonna leave that. Let's get started on watching this. Okay, skip this. Okay. Yep, here we go. Okay. Wait, where are we at? Darkness lurking on the future island. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Here we are. Yes, right where I thought. We can see the cipher pole now. Dusty's back. Oh, that was different. Oh, here we go. There's a Pidgey. Oh, here we go. A little exposition for the fan. Hey, you shouldn't show him that way. Not really. Here we are. Yes, you are. You have no imagination. His cat. What? Do that instead. Oh, there he is. S-Bear. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. That's funny, like he's so loyal as an agent, but he's still questioning weird stuff like that that could get him killed. Here we go. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Also, uh, quick reminder, in case you're just jumping in now, I am aware of what's going on in this plot. I'm watching the episodes because this arc has been extremely good. I am caught up way ahead on this. You can see on my channel, I have many reviews of all the chapters here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you continue to enjoy my content. I didn't, yeah, Atlas is cute. Two gluttons together. Who would have thunk it? I guess Chopper's the new glutton. Oh, Sanji. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He's kind of got the dad bod going on. Oh, let's see the show. 1095. Oh wait, hold on. Thoughts on which one? Oh, the chapter. Um, Time chapter 1095. That would be spoilers, right? Are you caught up on the manga? I think 1095 is when an important flashback in this arc starts. I like this flashback. It was very interesting to watch it. This was the first flashback. The Egghead flashback was the first one I read in real time, or as it released. Um, yeah, that chapter was good. Oh yeah, 1005. Yes, that chapter was excellent. I am not sure what's going to happen next. I think. Oh, I'm going to have to edit these out later. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen next. I'm not sure if I'm on board. I'm not sure if I feel like Kuma's going to die at this point. I I think I should save some of this for later though. But yes, I don't know if Kuma's going to die. I'm concerned more that somehow Blackbeard's gonna take advantage of the situation that's going on in Egghead, and it's gonna flip the table on everything we think about happening with him, because I know Saturn's being propped up as this great big threat, but that's kind of like what they did with Whitebeard. So I'm almost worried that Davon or Lafitte are both there, and Saturn might actually die. And while we would feel really great about that after what we saw with his past, I feel like that's going to be something that Blackbeard's crew is going to take advantage of. So I was worried about that with Wano, because I thought Blackbeard for sure was going to head there, but then we found out otherwise. But now I'm worried it's going to be because now that Oda's shown us that it looks like Blackbeard's some of his crew are here on Egghead. Now that has me worried about this situation just as much as what happened at Wano with Kaido and Big Mom and everyone getting so worn out. I thought Blackbeard was going to take advantage of that situation, but now I'm thinking the same thing's gonna happen here. Every battle now where Blackbeard's not there and we don't know where he is, going forward, I'm gonna be concerned that he's gonna somehow swoop in and take advantage like he did at Marineford. Anyways, I want to continue this because I feel like we're gonna get to some of that kind of stuff right now in the end of this episode. Oh, the dog's chasing him. Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. I keep seeing people posting that in the other review reactors channel, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe you shouldn't really put that yet. Yeah, but I'll be watching other reactors when we get to that part. When we get to that part, I am gonna have the tissues for the have tissues ready here. You'll see me. I tear up easily. You'll I'll probably be I probably should be on a list of like the most crying people. I don't want to brag, but I know I cry. I'm just saying. I have no problem tearing up. I gotta get this up. Make sure I'm not breathing into this too. Okay, so we saw. Yeah, here we go. We should be coming up this. Oh, I hope we get something now. We're gonna probably get. We should get something now regarding. What we just talked about. I'm gonna. Oh, that's right. She hits that again. For a while there, I thought she was. I know I'm gonna save some of this spoiler stuff for the end, because I don't wanna. I wanna have this reaction cut down for people who aren't so. Maybe not. Get some tea. Hold on a second. I'll get some tea here. Oh, here we go. Choose the clothes you like. Fashion. Well, if I could wear one of those, I'd have it give me an outfit from like those 19th century outfits with the prim proper kind of look with the riding boots and everything. Or maybe I'd have it make me look like a cowboy too. Wait, do they do other outfits? I forget now. Hmm. Luffy, don't fight it unless they're prodding you. Oh yeah, don't take the hit. I can't. I gotta bring my screen closer next time. I can't see. Oh, let's see. I don't know about the boots. Like, I know what they can do, but as a stylistic choice, I'm not. But the coat looks cool. Hmm. Oh, here we go. Giving us. Uh oh. I don't know about giving us. Air Jordans. Man, Air Jordans. Nice. Are they still around? Oh man, I remember how those were a big thing when I was a kid. When I was a kid, that's when Jordan was still a big deal, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta get those," and like I couldn't afford them. Oh, they do have style. That's right. He gets the Hawaiian shirt from there. All right, I want a 19th century gentleman, English gentleman's look. I just want the boots. I don't really care about the other stuff. I like the boots they wore back then. Keep stones out when you're taking walks. Oh, oh boy. Yes, show us the Robin one. I don't think they will this episode. We know how Yeah. Oh wait, he's got the wait. Oh, they're wearing the intercoms. The roll on already. Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go casually kill him. Yeah. Bye. Boggy. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's what I've been waiting for. I want to see how they handle the situation. Yeah, Jinbei's style is good. Oh, this is gonna be what I've been waiting for. I was surprised when they changed this. How's Bonnie gonna react? I want to see this. Hmm. Okay. I don't know why. I wasn't expecting it to be blue. Jinbei's on guard too. He knows when he said Kuma, Jinbei got on guard. Well, I like that they're showing that stuff. I like the when they show robots vision like that. Excuse me. Oh, okay, cut off. That was his observation hockey, wasn't it? I like how they're showing it. RoboCop. Yes, I love RoboCop, especially the second and third one. I want to try that game that just came out. Oof, that's so clean. The armament hockey. Yeah, I kind of thought it'd be like that too. I love that he got so much music here that's been being used for like probably almost the entire duration of One Piece's thing, and it like fits perfectly. I hope I got this audio low enough. I think so. Ooh, bring it over here. What did he say? No, he sees us. I know he's gonna see you guys. Oh, all right, his observation's kicking in. Hmm. Yep, he's coming. He can see he's coming. That's awesome. Hmm. He's definitely not as big as real Kuma, right? Oh, Bonnie didn't see him yet. Oh, let's see. How come Atlas like was okay with it, but then she didn't? Dine and Dash. Oh, of course, Dine and Dash. I like that he knows now. Like, man, if you think about 2 years ago, he would have probably had a problem with this one too, but now he can see what's coming. Vandalism. Oh, he's saying yeah, that could be still. Yeah, he's. Oh, here we go. Atlas should have let this thing know though. Oh, uh-oh. That's right. She's gonna. Oof. I was just realizing now he's obviously causing some destruction there. Wait, how's she know it's gonna? Oof. Oh my god, I thought she was gonna get hit. Right, no, she doesn't get hit. Right. First, you can kick him now. It's gonna get you. I was gonna try. No, she can't. Here we go. It doesn't know. See? It's just like Vegapunk said. Mmm. Here we go. They got some. No. Uh-oh. They're gonna show something. Show us something else. Yes. Here we go. I knew they were gonna do it with the music. I knew it. I need a tissue now. Mm. I knew they were gonna do it. I knew the music was gonna kick in. They never fail. Here we go. Now we're gonna do this. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg for us. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm gonna need a whole damn box for the. It's gonna be like what? The flashback was like what? It's gonna be probably like eight and a half episodes or so. It's gonna be like 2 hours of pain. Don't you lose your hair? Oh, here we go. Uh oh. Wait, which way did they go again? Oh yeah, cutting onions. Yeah. Oh shit. And we just saw him. I'm gonna. This is gonna be great for fans. We're like, oh, we just saw Blackbeard a few episodes ago, and like, oh, here he is again. Awesome. Oh shit. Law, where's your observation hockey? Oh, I'm just wondering if Luffy's observation hockey would have warned him of this. It would have been plot convenient, and he wouldn't. Oh shit, they're showing it like this. Wasn't he already on the island? No, no, they're going right before. Okay. Actually, no, they're kind of showing more than what they did in the anime, manga. Excuse me. They were like already, I think, going down to try to avoid him in the manga, and then the doctor, Blackbeard's doctor guy, does something. Uh oh, there's Burgess, and what's his name? I can't remember his. Oh, he looks clean. Oh, jeez. Wait, did he? Wait, what's up with his face? Did Sabo do that to him in Dressrosa? Oh, he looks good now. Van Ogre. Oh, they showed his fruit. Wait, what's his name? Doc Q. Here we go. Emperor C. Wait, did we? Ah, shit. Get your room out. You better get the room started already. Maybe that can. Would his room be able to? Oh, it's gonna end right there. Okay, right there. Dang. I thought we'd get a little more of that. That was quick. Are we really that far? We are. Holy crap. Holy crap, we are. Yeah, Law needs a lot of stuff. His fruit gets him by a lot of situations. Personally, the thing I notice about Law is I always thought Law like and Kid need to like physically train up more. Like, well, it's hard to say with Kid. We saw him and Luffy like running around together and in the prison. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Hold on, I'm gonna put that at the end because I want to cut off like put that little timestamp when I upload. This is the end of my reaction. I'm just gonna do my discussion stuff now and with you guys. Yeah, Kid and Law, they're impressive with their Devil Fruit powers, but I think Luffy, how do you put it? This is a conflicting thing I have with like power scaling. I think Luffy is far and above more physically powerful than Law and Kid, but they're still very impressive, and I think their bounties are still uh something they earned because of their devil fruits. Um, but they against someone like Blackbeard, I just can't see either one have enough chance, even a much of a chance, even in a single combat with him, because he can just negate their devil fruits, and from that point, they'd have a hard time fighting him. I think Luffy, even with his if his devil fruit abilities are negated, his physical capabilities at this point would give him a much better chance. Although I know when I think of physical, sometimes I'm always thinking of Gear Fourth. So could he use Gear Fourth? He probably still could actually, because he then would, if he can use Gear Fourth first against Blackbeard, because then he's hockeyed up his body. The darkness fruit is, if the darkness fruit's just like spreading on the ground and his hockey's there protecting him, I think he can keep that form. I think it only, the way Blackbeard used it before, it would only really affect Luffy if it's he like punches Luffy somewhere where his hockey's not covering him. Yeah, I still think Luffy would have a better chance against Blackbeard than Law and Kid. Like if Kid Law can get his oh yeah, I know. But he went up against Shanks, and that's what I'm saying. If Luffy went up against Luffy went up against Law, I think the outcome would have been take a little longer, but would have been the same. That's what I'm kind of getting at. Kid doesn't have a lot else going for him overall in the top tier realm because of that. He like compared to you and I, he'll probably crush us with his hand. We saw he's got great durability and strength, superhuman comparatively to regular people. But when he's in the top tier world, his devil fruit ability is what's giving him an edge. And sure, against Marines, sure he's doing great, but against Shanks or Luffy or I don't know about some of those other. I was trying to think of some of the other people who would. I wonder how Sai would do against Law Kid. Is that his name Sai, the one with the long halberd thing that married Baby Five? Someone like him, I think, would even if Kid was fighting without his fruit, might not win. Well, even if he had both arms. Hold on a second. I'm gonna close this door. Come on, cat. I gotta close it. Um. Oh yeah, that everyone. It's gonna bring everyone's. Everyone's gonna be having the. I can't say I'm an exception. Everyone's gonna get kind of like, ooh, hello, female Law. I think I already saw some fan art of that somewhere. Definitely because it's like the tank top. Is that what he's wearing? I think it was a tank top he's wearing that helps. Let me go back here and look a second. Is that what he's wearing? I can skim to him. Isn't he wearing? I was right. He's wearing the tank top. So it's the tank top that does it for me. Yeah, yeah. I think got that. So yeah, let me bring this over here a second. Can't see it. There we go. I gotta bring the chat here. I got the screen here. It's the one I use for my manga reviews, but it's too far away now. And I can't bring it closer. Right, at least right now, and so it's I have to bring this now. I got this main screen off. I'll put it here. So where was I? Law, yeah, Kid and Law. I like them. I mean, Kid's hard. It's funny that Oda's bringing him up to be a such a how to put it, prominent character, because we know he got his bounty so high earlier on because he is falling in line with your average pirate idea compared to Luffy. It'd be interesting to know what Law did to get his bounty, his initial bounty we saw with. I was imagining about him out there the other day because I was watching the Dressrosa arc. And I'm thinking, okay, he was building up this crew and he got this submarine back while he between the time he left Doflamingo and then we saw him at Sabaody. So he's building up his strength. He's training to take out Doflamingo. What did he do with the Marines to get them, give him a bounty? I'm trying to just figure out how that stuff would work because with Luffy it made more sense. He'll piss off the wrong people initially. Like there's that guy from who was working on Arlong. He pissed that guy off, and that got him the first bounty technically because he took and I was thinking that too. Like if Luffy hadn't pissed off that rat little guy, the one who was working with Arlong, I think Luffy's bounty would not have been as high initially. He like eventually they probably would have given him a bounty for defeating Captain Morgan and asked, so maybe he would have got like 10 million or something. Back to Law though. But with Law, I'm trying to picture what he would have done to piss. Oh, maybe he stole a submarine from them. Hey, that could be something. Where did he get that submarine? Maybe he got that from maybe that was something that was being used. No, actually, not the Marine. I was going to say the Marines, but maybe actually, I bet that would be more like because there's all kinds of other stuff going on that's not associated with the Navy. Maybe that was like a research submarine that was being used by somebody in the wherever Law was living before he came to Grand Line, and Law stole it because he wanted to be cooler. He didn't want to have a ship like everyone else does. He said, "No, I'm too cool for that. I'm gonna get a submarine. I'm gonna have the best." But I think that's where I'm gonna end it tonight. It's getting somewhat late where I am, and I just want to get this video done now before because like tomorrow I'll be busy. Uh, yeah, despite it being a weekend, I'm rather busy on weekends. I was wasn't sure I'd have time to get this done today. But so where are we at? So now we should be next time. Yeah, we ended somewhere in 1063 of the manga. Oh yeah, so the beginning of it actually should be us watching. Yes, we'll get to see Pudding, and we'll get to see a little bit more action in the beginning of the next chapter. I have a feeling that one will end. Will probably end when they see the others go back to the other Straw Hats. We'll probably end the next episode, I think, with the Straw Hats becoming a Seraphim. Yeah, that might be the most dangerous Seraphim. See, a Seraphim copied from Luffy or even from Garp. That'd be hard to say, cause like, how strong would Luffy? Actually, you know what would be interesting? It would be interesting to make a Seraphim with Luffy. You just gave me a good idea. Imagine Seraphims from different people like Luffy, Garp, who have different green blood to give them different devil fruit abilities. What would be another one Luffy could make use of? Where you could give him a zone. Wait, did he try? He didn't give any of the Seraphim zones that we know of. Well, we don't know what Crocodile, Doflamingos, and Morias can do yet. If Luffy had a different Seraphim of green blood, he wouldn't need Doflamingo's fruit. That wouldn't work. He probably wouldn't make use of that. Luffy's very all about combat, and his Seraphim would be. Well, we saw Aura, so we'd get an idea like that. Let's see. Trying to think of a good devil fruit that would be an alternate for him to use. Not Big Mom's, not Moria's. Oh. Well, oh yeah, Bellamy's. They had Bellamy's fruit. He kind of does that stuff anyway. So I'm trying to think of something unique, and I can't think of anything right now. Uh, yeah. Later, Shanks. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I think I'll be shutting off shortly. Uh, you know, oh yes. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if there's any audio problems. I'm trying to check with this audio. I might have to. I'm considering this new mic, but if this is working okay, I'll keep it. I had to change the camera finally because it would kept dying, freezing on me. But anyways, yeah. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. And sign who Aircrad, Eincrad. I think I'm saying that right. Kuma with Luffy with Kuma's fruit. That's a pretty good one. There's one that's out of the, yeah. Cause he'd be combat. He'd punch people. Yeah. Cause that could be useful for someone like Luffy. So if Luffy had a fruit like Kuma's, I could see that being useful given his if he with if so imagine with the same combat capabilities he has now, without his rubber fruit, he could use also use Kuma's fruit as a very good defensive capabilities against other foes, especially if he had observation hockey, because then he'd know someone's coming, and instead of just dodging, he could block the blow and stuff like that. He'd make good use of it that way, and then he'd be able to make use of that, like having long distance attacks using what's it called, Ursus shock to get far away enemies. Uh, what was the one I was just thinking too? The shoot, I just had another one that was. Oh, what was I just thinking? The oh, I was thinking, what if he had lost fruit? I don't know. Luffy has some imaginative ideas. Him with lost fruit could be kind of interesting. Him trying to think of wacky things to cut and mix and match. But I wonder that's something too. Can Law, would Luffy need a sword to cut things the way Law does? Maybe Luffy likes using a sword, so that could work too. He'd just carry a sword around with him just for that purpose. And then he could cut stuff, and he'd do all kinds of wacky stuff with that. I could just imagine him Luffy with lost fruit would be like a little kid with lost fruit. Oh, the things you could think of mixing up together. Oh, uh, that would be useful in the same way as like I think, yeah, like Kuma's fruit, where he can his punches would be more dangerous, especially with hockey because he's got Conqueror's hockey, and that I don't know if he would use it better though. That's why I was thinking like lost fruit or something different, or Kuma's or laws. I think would be a little more interesting just because they're like with the tremor fruit, it would make him more powerful. But it's like Whitebeard was super powerful and used it well. So I was trying to think of something a little like outlandish, but that would be dangerous as well because then he could his punches could be more dangerous. He would again that would also help him with like groups of enemies because he I know that was something I was thinking about with him fighting the when he was at Marineford. I was thinking too he should like be avoiding the riffraff, the rank and file, I should say really, and try to get right to Ace. And I was thinking even with his Devil Fruit doing like his kicks and stuff, he was still having a problem dealing with groups of enemies. And if he had something like that, so if he had Whitebeard's fruit when he was fighting groups of enemies, that would be very useful. That's probably its best use, I think, with Whitebeard's fruit. Um, I think because that's something I always think about in like video games. Whenever you fight in video games, some certain games when they put you against groups of enemies, like a single player, they make it's tricky sometimes to deal with groups of enemies. I was thinking about that with like I want to replay Twilight Princess soon, Zelda Twilight Princess. And one of the things that's a little frustrating about that is at times they try to have you fight groups of enemies, and Link's uh, repertoire in that one aren't really good for fighting groups. Actually, really, I don't think it is either in the recent ones. Excuse me. Yeah, clear my throat. The his repertoire was not good with fighting groups of enemies. Anyways, what was your next thing? Poison fruit. Luffy with a poison fruit. I don't think he'd want to have one like that. He'd how was it? So someone oh yeah, it was Tekken 101. I love watching Tekken 101, and he is really good at thinking of certain things like this. Like he brought up how certain devil fruits, also could be the way Oda writes, seem to work with characters well. Like almost it's Tekken was implying that uh it seems like now that we understand that devil fruits usually have a will of their own, or they all may so. What I'm trying to get is I don't think Luffy and the poison fruit would be the best combo because Luffy doesn't want to kill people, and the poison fruit I feel like is one of the most obvious ones that you can think of where it's like you can hurt somebody. It would be useful for him, so that would have been useful one for him for fighting Crocodile the first time though, because that would have made the fight more almost even because he would have his own defense because they both didn't use hockey. Would that poison constitute a liquid though? But it would be like because Luffy had such a hard time fighting Magellan. I'm imagining like he fights Crocodile or Lucci back then, and how being made of poison or oozing poison. He's not made of poison because it's not Logia. Would make it very useful for defensive purposes. Uh, yeah. So I mean, I'm interested too. That brings up oh, I see. Yeah. You're talking like the Seraphim, right? Okay, that's a good point. I wasn't thinking that way. I'm thinking about Luffy. I was training. My training thought was leading more. What if Luffy had other devil fruits? But you're right. We were talking about Seraphim. Um, but with that, back to that. I think your thoughts on Kuma Whitebeard's fruit would be the best for a Seraphim for that because it would complement its because he would definitely be like Luffy and being going into the fight and stuff like that. And uh, I was kind of surprised something like that wasn't given to Mihawk's Seraphim because it was already using a sword because it's gonna fight like Mihawk. I would have thought he would have given it Vegapunk would have given it a different Devil Fruit power. But I'm trying to think what else. I have to think about what else he has at his disposal from Impel Down. Wouldn't be Whitebeard's fruit probably. But yeah, Kuma's a Whitebeard's fruit with Luffy. In theory, I think would be the best one. He could take out groups of enemies better. Uh, also, I'm wondering if we'll find out soon what Vegapunk gave the other Seraphim. We Crocodile, Morias, and Doflamingos. He didn't. He gave so wait. He gave Jinbei's Senor Pink's fruit, and Jinbei never had a devil fruit. He gave Mihawk a fruit. He gave Boaz the same fruit she had. Wait, who was the fourth one? And then Esper's also got the same fruit. So yeah, that's right. So Moria, Crocodile, and Doflamingo have the same devil fruit. Have devil fruit. So they'll probably just have the same fruit, right? So is that what he's doing? Vegapunk's only giving devil fruits to the abilities to the seraphim he that don't. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe they can't. Maybe they can't. If he makes a seraphim from somebody who had a devil fruit, I wonder if he can't give them a new ability, because the devil fruit becomes part of their blood. Because it becomes part of their blood. I wonder if he can't overwrite that and give him something new. Yeah, that could be something. That Snake and Boa fight over Luffy. Who else? Doesn't someone else? Oh, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, what if Boa meets the real Boa meets like who's her name? Oh, Toko. Which one? The one girl from Wano, the one he met first. I get their names mixed up. Oh, Tama no Toko. Not the girl with the pink hair who laughs, because she had the smile. The other one really likes Luffy now. and I'm laughing like if her and Boa are together. I'm like, oh, Luffy. I'm hoping Boa doesn't like see somebody else who would fall in love with Luffy like that's a rival, because that would be kind of funny, but kind of like dangerous. Because Boa may not discriminate against a child or someone who likes Luffy, but she won't understand the difference between like a sibling affection that what the little girl would have than her own. But yeah, the Seraphim. I wonder what's gonna happen with them after that. I haven't thought about that. What would their fate be? I've been so worried about whether or not Vegapunk escapes. I haven't really thought about what the Seraphim, what would become of them afterward. Um, I hope that Snake don't die. They're still beings that like they're completely different, obviously, from this regular pacifistas in that they have a personality. That's funny. How did I wonder how Kid Vegapunk did that? He made the Seraphim Mark ones and threes, and there must be twos, right? Without personality, and but the he made the Seraphim, and they're exactly they. Oh, that's probably not too hard. He did that with Kuma. What he did with Kuma, it might be along the lines of what he's doing with the Seraphim. The opposite. The Mark the pacifistas. I'm gonna say this, yeah, meaning the ones that look like Kuma. It's probably something where he's giving them no memory because they're supposed to be still clones, right, or something like that. And the other Seraphim are clones for sure with their originators' personalities. Wait, what? Eh, I think Bonnie won't want to. Like, there's two ways I see that going. If Kuma passes away, she's gonna probably she could join them if they're like heading right for like Marijois or something, and they were gonna fight the other Gorosei. Outside of that, like if Kuma still lives, I think she'll want to go back to Sorbet with him. I don't. She only became a pirate to look for him. I don't think. Oh, wait. Are you? Am I reading that right? Wait, cause the little thing's blocking my some of your words. Wait, I can't see. Hold on a second. I feel like I'm missing the context of your comments. Sorry. Hold on a second. Why can't I see the chat? That is this little heart thing blocking my blocking some of your chat. I can't see it right. Will join. Oh, you are saying will join. Yeah. See. So yeah, I am a little doubtful of that, just because she will want to return to her normal life. She's not looking for an adventure. She had fun looking for Kuma, and we saw her with her crew, but I would like her to join. It'd be funny to have her on the crew. It'd be funny if Carrot and Yamato had been there too, but I still surprised Yamato didn't really join. Although now I'm starting to think her and Momonosuke might eventually become a thing. Uh, but Bonnie, it really depends on what happens to Kuma. I think I'm some split on whether or not she'd want to join. If anyone else was to join the Straw Hats now, who else could it be? It probably. I was thinking about that giant child, the child who was at that bar with Shanks. He would want to go with the Straw Hats. That'd be like the last time I think that Oda would have someone really join. I'm a little skeptical of that too, because I was looking back at something Oda did. What Luffy said way in the beginning, I think it was. Luffy, I think I'm pretty sure he said this. He said, "Oh, I'll need about 10 members on my crew." So there's two ways to see that though too, because he's one. I don't know if he went one plus himself, because now him and everyone else make 10. I'm kind of thinking Oda doesn't really want to add anymore because we're toward the end of the story probably. But yeah, I'm always open for more people joining that make the story funny. But at the same time, I'm noticing that with more people joining, we're not getting as much. With more people joining, it's like some of them sometimes don't get as much screen time. I've seen some people complain about that, like, oh, now the Straw Hats don't get as much screen time, or they don't always get a good fight. Like in Dressrosa, he split them up, and like even though Robin was there and who else was there? Only like Luffy and Zoro got that really cool fight. Vegapunk. Vegapunk, if he survives, I am certain will end up going with Dragon, because he'll need somewhere safe to go. He would probably stay with the Straw Hats as far as that. I think he's looking for an escort. He already said he wants to get out of there, so he's friends with Dragon. Dragon wanted him to join 22 years ago, but Vegapunk didn't because of monetary reasons. He was looking for research, and the government could provide that. But I'm concerned for his fate almost more than Kuma's at this point. Like, because his importance is there. Like, no, I would think maybe if he dies, maybe one of those. I'm certain one of the satellites would survive, especially Edison. I feel like they'll be important somehow toward the end. Like they'll provide backup. I'm thinking about all these other allies Luffy has, for example, all these nations he's made friends with, and I'm certain that's going to be important in the final saga because they could always send reinforcements to help Luffy and his Grand Fleet. I think they call themselves now. By the way, we haven't heard from them in a while, have we? They had that cover story for them during Whole Cake. Yeah, Kizaru is really weird. I really thought he was gonna once they showed his backstory, I thought he was gonna, and he saw how Saturn was acting. I was thinking he was going to turn on him, and I see some people still saying, "Oh, he's playing the long game and doing it." I think he will leave, but it's not going to be now. It's going to something. The events of this arc, I think, are probably going to make him leave, but he would probably just retire. He'd be like Marco, I think, where he just retires somewhere. He's probably got some place. He's probably got a backstory that's sad too, because the way he's so adhering himself to the government makes me think he's had something happen, and he sees the government as the path to fix things, even though it means getting your hands dirty. He's how would you put it? I'm trying to think of another character that'd be like him, but he joined the military instead. Uh, Probably like Whitebeard. I'm thinking something a little bit like Whitebeard. Whitebeard, we know a little bit lived in a place that was full of problems, and I feel like Kizaru had something like that. Maybe not as bad, but maybe he lost someone close instead to pirates. So he's there trying to fight the good fight. Kind of like Garp too. Garp has stayed in the military or Navy because he sees it as a way to do that. But I think I'm gonna end that here. I had fun chatting with you, but it's getting late here, and I want to get some stuff done before I go to bed. So I don't know when I'll be doing a video next. Wednesday or Thursday for sure when the next chapter comes out. I'm still trying to finish my research for another video. So, anyways, I'll end this here, and yeah. So thanks for chatting with me. I'm glad you enjoyed my content. I like hearing your ideas as well. Your Luffy Seraphim thing was a fabulous idea. I'm thinking about a what if now. I don't like usually do what if videos, but that would probably be a fun one. What other Seraphim would be fun? A Whitebeard Seraphim would be fun. Anyway, no, I want to stop. All right, I'm gonna stop. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna have a say.